This is a very explicit podcast. You have been warned.
Holodeck Hype.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Las rodillas de las betas. This is Holodeck Hype. I'm your host, Frank.
And I'm Josh.
Josh, you know what I just said?
I have no idea.
The bee's knees in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
This is for our comment we got on Facebook, which was from a Spanish-speaking woman who liked Holodeck Hype. So I thought I'd add a little flavor to the podcast.
Great. Maybe we could take some Spanish classes and then maybe do a whole podcast in Spanish for her.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. I took about 2 to 3 years of Spanish, so I barely know any.
I took 4 years in college of French, so that's not going to help me at all.
Je ne sais quoi.
Way.
Josh, if people want to get a hold of us in English, how can they do that?
We're on Podbean, holodeckhype.podbean.com. We have an email account, holodeckhype@gmail.com. We're on Twitter @holodeckhype. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/holodeckhype. And
as always, Josh.
What?
You do it.
You do it.
Go to youtube.com/holodeckhype and you can like, comment, subscribe. Say something for once. Say that my voice annoys me, or annoys you. Excuse me. It does annoy me.
It does annoy you, doesn't it? Just speak the truth.
Say Josh ought to replace you with a robot.
Well, we're close. That down payment's getting
it's getting
there.
steep.
Yeah.
That layaway at Kmart.
Yeah, I got a layaway at Kmart. No big deal.
It's just a Teddy Ruxpin with my tape.
Oh, God, yeah. That'd be so funny. Like, I'd do video, then finally once you leave, but I'd pay the big money, but then I just have a Teddy Ruxpin right next to a microphone speaking it out. It's perfect. Have the tape recorder going. But I spent millions of dollars on a robot to make you.
But you make it wear my clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Make a t-shirt shit that I wear.
Oh, that'd be really weird. But I'd like it. No, I'd just make a real doll out of you, actually, instead, and then,
Yeah, I would go into the casting for you. I mean,
perfect.
Get the mold. Sure.
Right. Sure. Great.
It'd be weird when you pulled my pants down. You're like, I just want to see what this guy's working with.
Let's see how atomically correct we can get this.
Jesus. I'll put a clothespin on his... Oh, wait. This is a podcast about Star Trek The Next Generation, where we barely talk about Star Trek The Next Generation. And we're on Season 4, Episode 15, First Contact. Josh.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this shit show on the road. I don't remember what this one's about, really.
It said something about Riker is seen as a hostile alien. I'd only be cover. Here's the thing with Riker: if you're an alien race and you don't know who he is, cover up all holes. Yeah, cover your holes up, right? Because
no target.
Riker will find them.
Yeah. If you're asleep taking a nap, oops, you fucked up. You don't want to sleep around him. God.
And don't think because you have ridges or that you're man, woman, whatever, doesn't even matter what gender. That guy has webbed. He does not discriminate on anything.
No, if you're taking a shit, he might sneak in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And try to molest you. I mean,
he might try to grab it and feed it to himself and yourself at the same time.
Jeez.
Whoa.
He likes finger painting.
He does.
God, he likes doing the turkey hand.
Remember when we watched that one? He turns into the Neanderthal. Remember when they do that de-evolution?
Oh, that's right.
And he turns into the Neanderthal? Of course, he's like cave strong. He pays with his shit, dude.
Yeah. He throws his own shit.
Yeah. Throws it against a wall and then spreads it around.
Dragging women by their hair.
Well, no, he's playing an alien right here. He's got ridges or something. So he's deep undercover.
Oh yeah, that's right. Or he's in the middle of a V, the final battle.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I just thought about undercover, and I thought about when in the beginning of the first Lethal Weapon, when Mel Gibson's undercover.
Oh yeah.
And he does. That's when you first see the roll, dude. The roll with the gun.
Oh yeah, the Beretta roll. Yeah, sure.
Just get that Beretta roll going.
Classically call it. Is that is the first one when he's too old for the shit, or is it the second one where
he's retiring in the first one even.
Oh, is he? Okay,
which is so crazy that they go 4 later, and Danny Glover's still a fucking cop.
Still a cop, but all this bad shit has happened to him, and he still isn't retired.
But he says he's got even young kids in the first one. He's talking about retirement, which is crazy. It's just weird.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got young kids, but he also has kids that are in college. I mean, he's got like a really large, age range of kids. But it's like, how can you retire when you got kids that are in middle school?
Yeah, I know. It's like he just wants to retire early and do what? Deliver papers in the morning?
Well, the second one, remember, it's all about that he gets stuck on the toilet and he's reading he's going to buy a fishing boat, remember? Saltwater Bass, like a fishing magazine that he gets stuck on the toilet with. When the bomb's on the toilet, the second one.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to buy a Sega Black Bass or...
A what?
Super Sega Black Bass. It was on Super Nintendo. Did you ever play that?
But it was made by Sega?
Yeah, it was Sega's version, but it was on Super Nintendo.
But then it should have been on Genesis too, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was awesome though. You just go around trying to find fish with a fish finder and then go fishing.
Oh, perfect.
It was a pre-Jeremy Wade.
Yeah, remember and I hope someday to see it is just have a Jeremy Wade fishing game where you control Jeremy Wade.
Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't made that.
Like remember they could just start with just a huge thing in the globe, and you could go anywhere where he's been, and you just fish.
Sure, yeah.
And just a voiceover of him.
Yeah, sure. Fish on. You could just add that part. Maybe even collect STDs while you're there.
Perfect, because he has.
Right. Yeah. Sure. It's like Pokemon. He's collected them all.
It's like Pokemon.
He's got them all, dude. You count the ways. He's got different shit than America has, for sure.
Yeah, that's right. I believe it.
When you've got that many like stamps on your fishing rod, and I mean fishing rod, you've got a couple STDs in the bag.
The best is when he doesn't use fishing rods. He has to like do with the people that he's going to, and like I remember he's just fishing with like lines that had hooks all over that little. He's basically in like a.
Yeah.
They took like a pine branch and fucking dug a canoe out of it, and then he and this other guy are sitting around there standing up in it with hooks all over the place and no rod.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in a Hellraiser scene.
Yeah. Sooner or later, dude, it's gonna hook you and pull you apart. Welcome to hell.
If you found a fish like that nobody else has found and you were able to name it, what do you think you'd name it?
Oh, dude. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Would you just name it Jeremy Wade in honor of him?
Any fish? No.
The Wade fish?
Any fish if I ever had fish, they would all be called Jeremy Wade.
No matter what species they are?
Yeah, Wade 1, Wade 2. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. I'd probably name a fish a Cenobite.
It's because I believe, people have creationism and stuff like that, but I believe that Jeremy Wade actually evolved from him. So he's an immortal being, and all fish have, most people say that, we started in the ocean, but I feel like we started with Jeremy Wade.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure he's like cut himself and just let in the water, and there's a new species of fish.
Because we think that the fish came on water. What was it called, the mud skipper or whatever it is? The first fish that came out of water or whatever, and had legs. Yeah. But it didn't happen like that. First there was Jeremy Wade, then there was the ocean, then there was everything else.
Then he created women after that.
Well, he created fish, men and women, obviously. And ways to procreate, because he doesn't actually mate with real human women.
Yeah, mermaids only.
Merman.
God, mermaids.
I saw the mermaids, and he even talks about it in one of them when they're, I think when they're in the South, in Florida. I think it's for snakeheads maybe. He talks about how manatees were. Men used to think they were women, and I was like, man, wow, that's rough.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty ugly women now that are that big.
True.
Yeah, I mean, you put a T-shirt on a manatee.
You put a T-shirt on.
Kind of low.
You put Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like I feel like Jeremy Wade probably has mated with a manatee.
Oh yeah, I don't know what a manatee's vagina looks like, but I'm sure it's probably comparable to a human being's.
Does it
maybe.
have actually? Well, I'm not even. Don't even want to talk about this.
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't think you want to Google that. I really don't.
Yeah. I thought about I was like, oh well, my keyboard's right here, but
You just put it in the show notes. It's all right.
manatee vagina.
Yeah,
Hey, we could just name the episode "Manatee Vagina."
exactly. Yeah,
That's disgusting.
You put a wig on a manatee.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
can find a manatee, and then I'll draw like hair on it. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. You put like a tight, like AC/DC shirt on it or something.
Oh yeah, who made who? Who made
Who
you?
made you?
Oh boy. Well, I'm glad we got AC/DC out of the way. I
Yeah.
just got it out of my head
In your
from
mind,
earlier.
now it's back. Yeah,
Now it's back.
I put it back in there. I'm like the post office. I deliver what you want.
Perfect.
What are you drinking over there? That if folks don't know that, are tuning in new or returning, that's the sound of the turkey. Exactly. The turkey's out. This is going to be a wild ride for some of you.
Turkey's out. Turkey's being
out.
consumed. What are you drinking? You just got some beers or something, right?
I do. I have Golden Road Right On IPA. I don't know. I've never had it. It's pretty good, actually.
Why don't you
got
step
like
up
a-
and be a man and get a bottle of wild turkey?
Yeah, I could do that. I could also lay on the floor with a heater on and put my face to it.
That's an interesting
Analogy to
yeah,
wild
it's an
turkey.
interesting relation to drinking wild turkey. You do get hot after your initial drink of wild turkey.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
get hot, dude. Inside, you start sweating almost sometimes.
Yeah, your core temperature just boils. Like you lose a lot of
John
electrolytes.
Wayne, you just turn into John Wayne immediately.
Why? Like
Or
you want
Chuck
to ride a
Norris.
horse and hit someone or something?
Yeah, kind of.
What?
Oh God, Picard just showed up. They don't even know.
Yeah. Why? How could you know? He's always hidden.
He's
watching
always
in
has a cloaking device.
the rafters. Yeah. He's always in the rafters, like hiding. I see you down there. Daddy's home.
Thought about watching Logan again, actually.
Oh, what's the infamous scene?
Oh,
yeah.
you mean when Logan kills? Spoiler alert: when the Logan clone kills Picard, through his asshole.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Done.
I feel like we need to change the Wikipedia of that movie. To,
Yeah, I feel like you can't. I feel like you
specifically
could because anybody can change Wikipedia, right?
Right. I feel like we need to specifically state.
So
yeah.
I guess we could be like serious contributors and like build up our relationship with the Wikia people or whatever, and then finally our core thing to do is to change the Wikipedia for Logan to say that he died by getting his fucking Wolverine claw up his butt.
So you mean we got to do like an undercover 2 years?
Yeah,
or 1
like
year mission
hardcore
of-
research to like update
Yeah.
wikis, and then finally out of nowhere we're like this. Now we have full control, and all we do is change that one little line where it's like, Professor X gets killed by Wolverine, the Wolverine clone, with his claw through his butthole, and then we're like, finally done. 2 years of hard work.
Life's complete. "Quote unquote," Xavier turns to Wolverine and says, "Wolverine, this has been wonderful. Kill me now with a claw on my butthole." And that's it. That's how it ends. You know.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
If that was in the movie, that'd be so insane. You know. Just
Instead of he's like, then he just he Wolverine sensually turns him over and props his butt up.
yeah, he powders it. He's got like baby powder. He's making it pat.
And then
it out.
Picard's like, God damn it, do it now.
I need this. I need this to be whole.
Kill me.
Come
Come on, do it. Do it now.
That's like God, what's her name? In that Billy Bob Thornton movie. God, I can't think of her name.
Ooh, I'm drawing a blank. What Billy Bob Thornton movie? Not Sling Blade.
No, not Sling Blade. Where she's like, make me feel whole, make me feel like a woman.
Is that Monsters Ball?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
That's something that I don't even remember. I know I watched it, but I know Halle Berry I think it's Halle Berry won like, the Academy Award for it or something.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. She just turns and looks at Billy Bob Thornton. She's like, make me feel like a woman. Make me feel whole.
Yeah. Wow.
And he just ravages her, dude, on that couch. God, that dirty spring cushion couch.
God. He got to fake make out with Halle Berry. Billy Bob Thornton's a lucky guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's real life made out with very attractive women, and then on movie scenes, he's been in some really good movies too. I mean, he's a great actor, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that show. He has an Amazon Prime show.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's almost the second season. I don't even know.
Hillbillies and Hookers?
What? Leisure Suit Larry?
No, I said, is it called Hillbillies and Hookers?
No.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of that. He was in The Man Who Wasn't There with, rest in peace, James Gandolfini, which is a really good movie.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's called Goliath.
Really?
Yeah, it's on its first episode.
Is it about taking a giant shit, or?
Don't know.
What if they made a whole hour show about taking a big shit?
You know me, I'd probably be like, well, this is part of my life as well, so.
Were you like, man, did they base this off my life? I don't know.
Well, a little known thing, and I was going to bring it up, is that the dad from Home Alone, John Hurd, he died today. Rest in peace. Great actor.
Oh,
he was actually in Sopranos. Remember, he was the cop. The crooked cop.
Yeah.
Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So definitely rest in peace. You're in a great show. And hey,
Sopranos?
No slouch in those Home Alone movies. He's been in a lot of other things too.
No, but let's be honest. What are we counting here?
Sopranos, and then Home Alone.
Yeah.
One or two, dude. One or two you're going to go with, though.
I mean, it's, for me, it's Sopranos. We got Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's really all you need. Honestly.
I'm talking about John Hurt's. I'm talking about Home Alone. Which one do you pick, one or two?
Oh, for the movies?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably one, man. That's original.
Dude, I go two all the way, every day. That's where Duncan Soy Chest comes from. And then that's also the dumbest part in any movie. So Daniel Stern, also who's been in Chud. Is he in Bud the Chud or Chud? No, he's the original Chud.
Chud,
sure. Daniel Stern, great actor. And we have Joe Pesci. Those two are the bad guys. But there's a part where Kevin McAllister puts, a.k.a. Macaulay Culkin, puts electricity through through this water thing, and he makes their hands so the guy wants to wash his hands, and he gets electrocuted, and a shot goes to him screaming, and he does a lot of screaming in all those movies, especially in the first one he puts a spider on that guy's Danister's face. But they cut to a shot of him screaming, then they cut to another shot of a skeleton with its hair out, and he's screaming just like Daniel Stern, and then they cut back to Daniel Stern. It is literally the funniest scene that I've ever seen in my life. I still, to this day, I fall on the floor laughing if I see it. It's the dumbest. It's the dumbest shit in the world. Everybody that's seen it, they're like this. I go, that's dumb, dude. I go, no, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Well, humor is subjective to the person for sure. Right. Just describing that, it sounded terrible to me. But
it's just basically it's a shot of him screaming and shaking. Then they cut away. And they cut back to him, and it's a fucking skeleton. He's screaming, and then they cut back, and they cut back to him. It's dumb as shit, but it's so funny.
But it's rewarding. It's just like one of those, it's just almost like the original Star Trek, where you're just like, God, this is so dumb, but it's so good at the same time,
Yeah.
And little known fact, I don't know if you know this, but Macaulay Culkin has a band where he just sings about pizza.
Well, count me in.
Yeah, obviously. Count me in.
I gave Domino's $40 of my money last night.
Oh yeah, Pizza Tracker was on top, dude. Is there an app for that on your phone?
I think, but I don't use it. I think
you go PC, full PC.
Yeah, just PC.
Yeah, you need full screen probably.
Yeah, I really like to keep an eye on that. I don't want to be looking at the phone. I want it on the screen because I'm sitting here usually in my office. I got 3 screens, and when I order that pizza, one screen is dedicated to Pizza Tracker.
Yeah, and once those bars fill up, it's like the stages of getting a boner, basically.
You're absolutely correct.
Thank you. You want to phone a friend?
No, I don't need to. You answered it for me.
That is correct.
God, Regis filming. Hey, it was good, and then Meredith or some lady named Meredith took it over, and it's still okay. But dude, he as a character is just he's over the top, and he's great.
Yeah,
he's larger than life,
Yeah, sure. I mean, he could probably pull a knife on you, your gun, and just be like, "You're gonna die," and you'd be like, "Yeah, well, I could die worse ways, I guess."
What was great is that I really like Michael Strahan, and I remember it was Kelly. Well, first it was Kathy Lee and Regis. That was way back when you were like 50 and I was like 20, and
all right.
Then it changed to they got Lorenzo Lamas' wife, Kelly Ripa. I just consider her Lorenzo Lamas' wife.
No, it's not Lorenzo Lamas.
It's not?
No, it's some other Spanish dude that's he was on soap operas and shit. I can't remember his name, but not
this
Lorenzo
is gonna kill
Lamas.
me. Hey, now I've been thinking that she was Lorenzo Lamas's.
No.
You're probably right. I'm probably mixing it up.
I don't. Jeez, I can't remember that guy's name. I want to say Antonio Sabata Jr., but I don't think that's it.
Mark Consuelos.
Mark Consuelos. There we go. I knew he was Spanish in the left flair.
Yeah.
Which ties into the beginning of the show. Hey, look, worked it in a full circle.
Perfect.
Boom. Can you feel the love?
Her net worth is $100 million. Jesus fucking. No, but Kelly Ripa, I guess she's crazy. But Mark Strahan took over, so it was Regis and Kelly after Regis and Kathy Lee, and then it was Mike Strahan for a while. And I wonder where Mike Strahan went because he's not on it anymore.
Oh yeah, he left. I don't know. Man, I can't keep up with that. It's not like I'm home during that time. So
yeah, I mean, I
have
seen
no
it
idea.
Since,
yeah,
I don't think I've ever really even watched a full.
I have when it was like Kelly or Kathy Lee and Regis, but only when it was a couple different people.
Yeah.
Like Patrick Stewart was on or something.
Yeah. Well.
Did you get that picture I sent you? The email?
Oh yeah, did. Thanks. You also texted me. You also texted me, so you didn't need to email to me.
That's been holiday hype. Good way to end it. God. You're like, yes, I did.
Dude, so John Hurt, the dad from Home Alone, he was 72. Wow.
Really?
He does not look that old.
No, he didn't look that old at all. Wow.
Because in Sopranos, I guess it was 10 years ago, but that means it was over 10 years ago, actually. So 15 years. So he was in his late 50s. So I didn't think he looked like he was in his late 50s when he did that. So
yeah, but I mean, you have to think about too, like in maybe early Sopranos, they're like talking about DVD players being the biggest thing ever. Like,
yeah, I remember he was like, "Oh, I remember when they get these DVDs, and these are the boxes for these DVDs. They steal all these DVD players, and the boxes for these DVD players are like, it's like you're unwrapping like a widescreen TV now, and you're like, this is the DVD.
Oh yeah,
players.
It looks like a fucking full world map laid out. It's just
crazy.
Like, yeah, I mean, you can tell it's dated for sure for the time.
Yeah,
I was
I mean,
on,
nobody has a smartphone, so I mean, you can really easily always like date the show if they're trying to be in the time period of, if they're trying to be in the past, then whatever, and you can't date it.
Sure.
But if they're trying to be present, you just immediately can date the show by does a person have a phone where they're touching the screen or not?
Yeah. Are they flipping it out and like holding buttons to make numbers?
Because it's 2008 or below if they don't have one.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you could get it. You could seep into saying that people had. I mean, I think I had a regular phone up until 2009.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get a pizza tracker on those phones, so that's the biggest problem.
Hey, forget about it.
Fucking forget about it, huh? I want to get a fucking pizza tracker on my fucking phone. You can't get a pizza tracker on a pager.
No, I used to have a pager though.
Yeah, I did too.
In high school.
I wasn't even a drug dealer, which is crazy.
I enjoyed the pager because, and it was relatively cheap. I mean, I had one in high school, so
Yeah.
it was like you could have a pager, right? And it was like $5 a month, so it was literally okay to pay even if you were like didn't barely have like a job or anything, and at least people could maybe like, hey, call me. So it was a way to communicate. Because now, back then, if you were just, I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but fuck, if you weren't at home,
Yeah. There's no one's getting a hold of you.
you're out until you come back home. I mean, planning things was, you think about it now, how on my phone I just get a meeting thing for work and I'm there and blah, blah, blah. And now it's like somebody would have had to be like, send me an email and, do all sorts of crazy shit. So.
Yeah, now I mean, when I had a pager, I would just get like random pages and stuff, be like, hey, call me or whatever. And now I have like a smartphone, like it's all brand new and crazy and stuff. And, I don't get any calls now, so.
Yeah. Just pictures of random dicks, right?
And that's been holiday time. But wait, oh, God, I can't keep stopping this episode. But no, I mean, yeah, I use mine. I honestly use mine more as like a clock or a watch because I couldn't wear a watch at my job that I had at the time when I had a pager. So I'd just be like, oh,
was
man,
this when you worked for
easily...
Little Caesars?
No,
Okay.
I was like, 45 when I got a pager.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, sure. But yeah.
Well, good for you. I had a pager. So did you. Great.
Let's celebrate. Cheers to pager.
I just it was like my high school girlfriend. She'd always page me, and I'd just be like, oh god. But the best was we had a code for to basically meet back at her parents' house, and we know what was happening then.
Anal. Sure.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well,
Anal.
I don't know. Only if she ate corn the night before.
Corn on the cob? Or are we talking about
loose corn, dude, from a can?
Oh God! Oh boy! You always included it. You're like, we're having anal sex tonight. You like dumped it into whatever she was eating.
She's like, I don't think this needs to be put in my milkshake. I'm like, shut up.
She's like, we're just gonna eat cereal tonight. Like, put corn in it.
I just grab, and that dirty water that's in it too. After you, I don't even strain it, dude. I just throw it in
water.
Just throw it in there.
God,
it's a 30-cent can at fucking Del Monte.
Yeah. You could blind someone, dude. That shit. Throw that corn water in someone's eyes. Oh my God,
that's like worse than fucking capsicum.
Yeah, exactly. What's the rating on that?
I don't know.
Corn water. Oh yeah. I mean, I think cops should probably carry corn water.
Dude, have you ever smelled that stuff? I can't believe I love
corn.
Like
or what? Oh
no, the corn water.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll talk to you. I love fresh corn with butter and a little bit of salt. I love it more than anything in the world.
Are you talking about like corn on the cob, or are you talking?
Yeah.
About
Well, I actually like corn on the cob, but I'll actually take the corn and like use a slicer and then slice off the areas and have loose corn with butter and salt. I like that actually. But if you're using fucking butter and salt, are you using that fucking canned corn?
Yeah.
That water, dude. That taste and that smell.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty.
And
gross.
I bought organic, and it's better.
It still has a hot smell, dude. Like you've been, dipped in like hot garbage.
Yeah, it's a weird smell, man, that I don't want to ever partake again in my life.
Why not?
That's been holodeck hype.
Yeah, we've been so many times.
That's all right. This lady, this haircut of hers is killing me.
Yeah, it's like some front bun or something. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Riker's wearing a fucking pajamas running around. What's new?
Yeah. Taken by Viagra.
I bet if you ask fucking Gates McFadden and Marina Sirtis, they'll be like, Frakes is always fucking running around in fucking pajamas on the set, and somehow he's got that extra button for the hole in his pajamas in the front, but it's always undone, and his dick fucking is always out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always flopping out. Like, He's always. It's kind of like his business card, you know.
Remember
Like
when he
everyone
did that
expects it.
stupid shit on Sci-Fi, like alien autopsies and stuff? Because after
did?
this, yes,
Really?
yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I'll have to send you. I bet it's on YouTube. I'll just have to send you
A hot link.
a hot link.
Alien out. It sounds like I don't want to see it, honestly.
Oh, it's some stupid footage of some guy at a puppet fucking cutting up a puppet on the table.
What the fuck?
It's the truth. It was on Sci-Fi. It was like a late 90s, right? You know?
Really?
Yeah, and it was like Alien Autopsy, and fucking Frakes hosted it, and this is some fucking puppet video.
It sounds amazing. Now I kind of want to see
Well,
it.
we're talking about the late 90s. You know, this is we're talking about pre-cell phones and shit. This is before that. You know, this is pager time, and hey, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, that's Riker. Oh,
Yeah.
He's got an Alien Autopsy. I'll tune in. I ain't got nothing to do.
It kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure that I've seen it offhand, and maybe I did. Like,
It'll be
you
on
know,
the show
such a
notes.
couple.
It'll be a picture on the show notes next to a fucking manatee with a
With a wig on.
MS Paint drawn on it.
Yeah, you draw a roast beef sandwich on it.
Or you could actually, I mean, you're the artist. You could actually, you do it, Frank.
No, don't have time. Don't want to.
Oh, you don't have time.
No.
You're too busy fucking eating fucking canned corn, aren't you?
Yeah, opening cans, cooking it on the
I
grill.
seriously want to buy like fucking like a whole pallet of fucking the dirtiest canned corn I can buy, and get that water, dude.
Yeah, and mail it to someone.
Or just like, yeah, fucking mail put it in like a toxic waste thing and just have it show up on your No, you know what I want, actually? I want to somehow do that. So get a pallet, strain all the water, the corn water out, and then hook it up to your main line of your water.
I start taking a shower. I'm like,
Yeah. You're like, what the
this was
fuck
a cream
is this?
corn? What the fuck?
And you
what
got to
if
take a
threw
shower.
the-
You got to take a shower, but then you're like, oh man, I'll just do a horse bath and fucking wash my body with the sink, and then you find out that every fucking thing is even
all
outside,
contaminated.
all of it's fucking cream corn.
It's a horror show. What if you took that cream corn, like just that little swamp water, and put it on your girlfriend's pillow, and she didn't know?
Dude, that's like putting a fucking a turd in somebody's house and fucking put it in the microwave and heating it up, dude. That is the worst thing you can do. I've heard people have done that, or fucking shit, or take dog shit, or even shit. I don't know if this person did it, but at least some sort of form of poop, and put it in people's like. And you got to do it in the wintertime in a place where they use a lot. They're putting a lot of heat through their vents, dude. And you just put it in their vents, dude. That's a mean fucking joke, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's terrible. Or fish, like that's really bad too.
But shit, dude, raw feces. So what I would do if I really wanted to do that is eat Papa John's all night long, and then the next morning just have a can and just fucking shit in a can and put it in on their vents, dude. That is
oh my
literally...
god, gross. I feel like that with like refried beans, like that smell of refried beans when you open that can.
Okay, so you eat a bunch of refried beans and Papa John's, garlic, and a lot of garlic butter, dude, and just shit into a can because you know it's not going to be solid. You ain't picking that out of your toilet.
Oh no, yeah. You're decorating.
You strain it, dude. So you strain it so you get a solid form, and then that's what you use, and you just put it in people's vents on a wintertime. Dude, that's like that's like you might as well just kill the person instead. That's crueler than killing them.
You could just pretend you're like a salesman and like sneak in and just put it in their vents.
God, you're like Ted Bundy, dude. Jesus.
And you cook up a couple cameras in there and then just watch the
mayhem.
Watch it at Christmas.
Oh yeah, you got to do it at you got to do it like right before Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
Ruin a family
this
Christmas.
Is Christmas.
The fucking Christmas Caroler comes back, and the people open their doors, and the Christmas Carol's like, "Holy shit, that smells!" Like,
Yeah.
we don't want to sing anymore. We gotta go.
All the cops get called. I think there's a dead body in there.
Did you sewer line break or something?
Where's your asshole busted?
Oh. Oh. Yes.
Speaking of, like the other day, last weekend. So I was mowing the lawn, and my neighbor,
what's the status of your shirt? Is it on or off?
Oh no! It was sleeveless. I cut sleeves out.
I see sleeveless.
People
Gotcha.
could see the globes on my body.
Globes.
The
You have you have tattoos of globes on your arms.
No, it was Ninja Turtle bumps. I saw them. Bubble arms.
Bubble arms. Gotcha.
Yeah, and so I was mowing the lawn, and I was like, God, man, something smells fucking terrible. So
There's a shit somewhere, right?
I was like, is there corn or refried beef?
Oh, God.
Corn water.
Corn water.
And I looked over, and it looked like someone had hit like a small dog or something and flipped up into the neighbor's yard.
Sad.
And I was like, God, this smells fucking terrible.
It was a real dog?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's horrible.
Which was gross, terrible, whatever. So I didn't think anything of it. I got done mowing the lawn, and then I left and came back home, and I'm like sitting here, and I just see shadows across the front of my fucking house, and I'm like, what is going on? And
you think the fucking feds finally cracked down on your operation?
Yeah, I'm like, do they know I'm growing drugs? No.
Do they know you got a fucking baby cemetery in the bag?
They know I eat green corn.
Yeah, that's if I ever rule the country, if Terry Crews was that's the first thing I say. Is like, fucking nobody can eat cream corn anymore. Go on, sorry.
Yeah. So I looked out the window, and there was like 3 fucking huge vultures like landed and grabbed the carcass and brought it into my yard.
Yeah,
and they were just tearing it apart. So
did you pull a gun? Did you get a gun out?
No.
I would have. I got a pellet gun or 22. You have a 22, right?
No, I don't have a 22.
I guess you live in less, like, I could pull that off around here, but
it's not a procedures neighborhood, but it is a neighborhood.
It's not a procedure. I like that. I like how you comment. You could have just said it's a neighborhood.
Yeah, sure. So I came out and like took pictures and stuff because I was like, what the fuck is going on? And my neighbors like started pouring out, and they were all videotaping these vultures just ripping this dead dog
That's
up.
Gross. I would fucking get those vultures out. The vultures are actually pretty mean, though. Like, because I've gotten close to them.
Yeah,
I've gotten close to them, and they're not going to attack you, but they actually, birds usually, when you get near them, they fucking just fly away immediately. But vultures will stand their ground a little bit. But
yeah,
I would have fucking I would have taken a shovel or something like that and grabbed that dog and put him somewhere. I would have buried him in the backyard. But then you might get a pet cemetery, and you might get a pet cemetery too, and Eddie Furlong might show up at your house. So.
Yeah, and I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. No, and
all those if you bury a dog in your backyard, all those babies might come to life, like Gage in that first one. And you know how he cuts the dad from the Addams Family, or the Munsters? It's the Munsters, right? He cuts the dad from the Munsters. He cuts that's that worst part. He has a scalpel of his dad, and he cuts the fucking Achilles heel of that old man.
Yeah,
remember that?
Exactly.
The original one. Imagine a bunch of dead babies running around with scalpels in your house. You don't want that.
No. Why would you? It's like Chucky on steroids. So all my neighbors had come out and like they're all videotaping it, and like I was scared because I was standing at the door, and I was scared because I was completely nude masturbating while I was watching the carnage.
Go watching carnage. Jesus, not a dead dog. Anything else? Come on, man. Not an animal. A human, whatever. I don't care.
Sure. It's like a dead boy out there, like getting ripped up. I'm masturbating.
You said it. Fine. You even talked about it. I just said whatever, but
sure.
No, but here, I give to the ASPCA, so I'd rather have an animal not hurt than a human in most cases.
Sure, I agree. Boy. This is condemning for me. You can just cut this audio up. And
I cut it out.
Basically.
I cut it out.
Oh, I know you have. You already cut it up in your mind. But no, seriously, like everyone came out and was just like taking pictures.
I think that's weird. You'd think you'd be like, okay, let's get this fucking carcass.
Yeah, like first of all, it was in their yard. Like I thought they would take care of it, but I didn't think anything of it because I was like, whatever. But like they brought it over to my yard, which was crazy. And then I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking deal with like 3 vultures like destroying this carcass and like come out there. And I mean, I guess I could have used a blowgun dart on them or something.
You don't have a pellet. I don't have a pellet gun, but then a 22's even a little loud where I live. You definitely couldn't get away with a 22 shooting a 22. You don't have a pellet gun. You don't have an air rifle.
No,
I need to get one because then you can take care of that shit quick.
Are you talking about business?
Yeah, you could take care of business.
Taking care of business. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I need to get one. You can order, dude. You can order air rifle fucking off Amazon.
I was thinking too. Like, I probably, if I would have had fireworks, I probably could have threw them outside, and then I bet they would have dispersed. But
or if you had a crossbow pistol, you could have just fucking carnaged those things out too.
Oh my, Daryl from The Walking Dead. Jeez.
No, it's just a pistol, dude. Just a little pistol, dude.
A pistol?
So they're all. So you're like you're just from a window and you crossbow pistol. Everyone's videotaping and then they just hear.
What if I was in like all camo? Like I got face paint on.
No, dude. Okay, so you're in a ghillie suit and you just suddenly you see her like, and they all fall down and you just get up like and you're actually behind them. You're behind them. You're like Tom Berenger and Sniper.
And someone's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Jason Bourne."
No, you'd say you're Tom Berenger.
Oh, okay, I'm Tom Berenger.
I was also the substitute.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, you're behind them, and they all die, and then you're behind them, and you're like, "Hey, what's up?"
I run over and try to revive the dog. It's just in pieces.
It's fucking legs and its head and its eyeballs are all gone.
My neighbor starts masturbating to it.
Stop. Wait. What's happening now?
I don't know. It's weird.
This story is so crazy.
You don't live here. You don't know how it is.
Uzis and pit bulls, dude. I know.
Oh, yeah. Teardrop tattoos. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's been holiday hype. Oh, wait. Shit, damn. Ended it 4 times.
It's the 7th time. I don't know.
But yeah, that's my story.
I don't know. First Contact seems to be a pretty shitty one for all I see.
I don't know. Like, I haven't been paying attention at all.
Yeah, you've been telling that story, dude.
Yeah. It was too hot of a story to tell.
That's crazy. Vultures can get really big. They can be certainly small, but out in the country, like back where... Yeah, back when I used to live out by where you were, there was a dead deer that I came across driving. And I saw a bunch of vultures, and these things were, these were the size of fucking Warwick Davis, dude.
Yeah, that's about the size of these. Like they were.
And you're sitting there, you're like, yeah, because without a weapon, dude, there's a firearm. Not even. I wouldn't go out there with a knife. Even I'd go out there. I'd go out there with a spear, dude. I'd go out with a spear.
Oh yeah. Oh, obviously. I mean, you could
because you got the range.
Yeah. Easily, and they're probably not going to move because they just think they're fucking eating some free meal, you know. So, but yeah, it was crazy. You know, my yard like stunk forever too. It was terrible.
Gross. Sounds like a nightmare.
Plus, I had to clean my window because it jerked off on it. But.
Yeah, well, that's a normal thing for you though. That's a normal chore on the weekends to clean up.
Yeah. I alert the neighbors, hey, it's going to happen right now. I don't know if you're watching or tuning in. You know, I'd rather you look at me. But
you mass text them. No, you have like a speaker outside and just be like, cleaning the windows.
Yeah. Just alerting you to I'm cleaning the windows, but, you know, I'm going to be nude when I do it.
Of course, right?
Yeah. There's going to be an imprint on the window.
Who out of these two people are wearing any clothes? I'm not.
Just letting you know. Put a letter in your mailbox. Show starts at 4:30.
You put letter like Saturday afternoon, 4:30.
It's like a lipstick, like kiss print, but they don't realize I did it with my butthole.
Oh God, it looks exactly like lips. Angelina Jolie lips. That's what your butthole looks like.
Oh yeah, I have collagen injections in my butthole.
Oh, perfect. That's disgusting.
I wonder if anyone's ever done that.
You got DSLs on your butthole?
Yeah. Huge butthole.
This might be the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's worse than the human centipede.
Is it?
Butthole lips.
What if I sign it too? Yours always.
In poop. You got to sign it in poop then.
Yeah, but it's like red lipstick, but it looks brown too. It's like really weird.
After eating a lot of corn. There's got to be a little corn piece too.
Oh yeah, as a mole, like Cindy Crawford.
Oh, God. Instead of Corn piece. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
I'm on neighborhood watch already. God.
you gotta register. You better register.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're coming and knocking on my door. Look, we know who you are.
Jesus. Okay. Lion, lemon.
Is this John Voight?
That's not John Voight. That's fucking Angelina Jolie's dad.
I know. I was trying to pull it all together.
I know everyone hates him, but I say when I see John Voight, I go, this movie might be good. I know everybody hates him, but
Johnny Voight?
He's an ass. I know. Yeah. He's a fucking asshole, but
yeah. Isn't he Ray Donovan, right?
Yeah, he's Ray's dad. Remember?
Yeah, okay.
The thing is what the reason why I forgot that is it's been forever since, and they're doing a new season, but it's been forever since.
It's coming on pretty soon. It's like
it seems like it's been forever since I've watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but boy, do I love that show.
It's great. It's great. It really is. Did you watch a new Game of Thrones?
I did.
Yeah, it was juicy. I don't want to spoil it for people, but
yeah, that one may not be. That's not a good spoiler.
No,
that's not one to spoil. That's a very when we're not spoiling fucking John Wick's, but the people that watch John Wick's and Logan watched it immediately when it came out. So
right, they're real people. They're not assholes.
Game of Thrones is like
you might not have caught up to it.
It's a wide view of people, but
yeah, it's a swath.
I thought about why I was like, I only watched John Wick 2. I was like, I think I might want to watch that again. It goes back to almost all of our episodes. We talk about movies that we want to watch, and I'll forget about them 15 minutes after we stop recording. So
sure, yeah, because we're usually too drunk to remember anything.
I'm not that drunk this time, but it is only fucking 6:13.
No, it's 10 o'clock in my world.
We're not on different time zones, don't lie.
I know, but I go to bed at usually at 7 o'clock at night. So
yeah, well,
to me,
a long day of coming on your windows and watching fucking dogs get ripped apart will do that to you.
Yeah, oh yeah, you lose a lot of energy.
I know you drink a lot of Gatorade. Do you hydrate after all that?
Oh yeah, I Propel, vitamin water.
Propel, Jesus.
Propel, grape Propel.
Grape Propel, yeah, perfect.
Sure, you gotta pretend it's real grape water. Yeah. Wonder if they make a corn soda or something like that, like
God,
corn flavor.
Just drink that corn water.
And carbonated
corn water.
Could you put corn water in a soda stream, maybe?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Hey, that's been Holodeck Hype.
Another episode in the bag. Head over to holodeckhype.podbean.com to check out all of our episodes. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/holodeckhype. Follow us on Twitter at holodeckhype. Email us at holodeckhype@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel Holodeck Hype. Bye.